by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off the checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're the first to know when new episodes are available. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Fitness and Fun in Bali with Hattie Kanyo. We took a week off because Hattie had a retreat. Before we get into that, real quick, we have a couple hours left of Big Deal Days on Amazon Prime, and I have a landing page on our Instagram to take you right to the C4 Extend and Cellucor deals. So go to my Instagram, hit that link, it'll take you right to that. And I know we talk about C4 a lot, but man, late at night where it is here in the States, hydration sticks, protein on the Extend line are amazing. And go check those out at our landing page. Super excited about that. I'm really excited to talk about my friend Hattie, who's sitting in Bali in her swimsuit. Just got done with her swim workout, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
And so you had a retreat last week, and that's why we weren't on the air last week.
Yeah, it was just go.
Walk us through a little bit of what the plans were, what you guys did, and then I've got the videos, and you just tell me what to pull up, and I can show what we have going on there.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I had two girls in the retreat, and it ended up just being so intimate, so beautiful. They got here. We ended up doing a few workouts with the class with Wanderlust. We did a swim WOD over here in the pool. It's just right there. And that was super fun. We went surfing. We climbed a volcano. That was amazing. We had to get up at like 1:30 in the morning. We drove out there, and then we were up there for sunrise. And it was a beautiful sunrise. It was nice and clear. And then, yeah, a lot of hanging out here in the recovery area, a lot of good food. We went to almost a different restaurant every night, every day for lunch. We did a gymnastics class, a weightlifting class with me, and then the rest was kind of just working out with the community here at Wanderlust. It was absolutely amazing.
I have your volcano picture. I'm going to share my screen. So I'm going to pull that up real quick. There we go. So that was at sunrise on the top of a volcano, or is that somewhere else?
That is on top of the volcano, yes.
And you hiked to the top?
Yep.
How long of a hike?
It probably only took about an hour. Wasn't too bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Damn, so beautiful. And how tall are the mountains? Like you hiked in Canada, and I've seen pictures of that. In comparison, what's the view like at the top of the volcano?
I mean, it's just different. Yeah, it's just different because here it's like tropical, and it's all green going up, and like hiking a volcano, it's like pretty what do you say? It's pretty slippery kind of going up. But honestly, I kind of heard that this hike was like a little bit hard. And as soon as I got up, I called my mom, and she was like, was it hard? And I'm like, not really, only because I'm just used to the Rockies, climbing the Rockies for a few hours. But there were some people struggling. Like if you don't hike, I can see how it can be a little bit of a hard hike. Like it is pretty steep. But again, I'm just used to the Rockies, so it wasn't too bad for me. But yeah, the views were still amazing. Like you can see another volcano across the way there. Yeah. And there's a lake down there. If you can kind of see on the right, there. That was pretty beautiful in the morning. Yeah. And even just driving past that lake, it was pretty beautiful too on our way back.
And how long of a drive was it out that you had to get up at 1:30 in the morning?
I think it's about an hour drive, but all of us just fell asleep. As soon as we got in the car, we just fell asleep.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I know you said you did a swim workout. I have that thumbnail small. I'm going to hope I picked the right one. I think it's this one. Maybe, yeah, I think it's this one.
Yeah. So
your mic is not muted, so you can go ahead.
Okay. So it was a 14-minute AMRAP. While one person swims to the end, one person is skiing, and as soon as they get to the end, then they come back, and the person goes and does as many reps as they can with the D-ball. And then you switch.
It looked eerily familiar to a games workout, but it was a bike instead of a
oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were telling me before you went on the air, and I love hearing this because I was a swimmer in high school and college, and when I was swimming, my cardiovascular system was at the peak performance. I could do so many other things without getting tired when I was a swimmer. And you were saying that you found that to be true in your training as well.
100%. Like last year, we were swimming twice a week, and yeah, I just felt amazing. So I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks, and yeah, I just forgot how amazing it is. And it's just low impact. It builds your aerobic capacity without, having to, I love running too, but it also can be pretty hard on your knees if you're doing it all the time. So, yeah. And if you can just build that capacity with your swimming, then obviously it gets easier and easier. You don't have to do anything crazy. Like I just did 50s today and accumulated up to like 700 meters. Took my time, didn't really care about the time. And yeah, it was the perfect morning.
Yeah, I was at Masters Fitness Championship a week and a half ago. They did a swim event. It was 500 yard swim. And I love that. I love that it was a straight swim with nothing else added into it. It was a perfect swim test. And
500 yards. What is that?
So it's about 400 meters.
Oh, okay.
Ish, a little bit longer than 400 meters. So it was cool to see people though that were strong in swimming be happy with their performance because they did better than they thought they would do. And that was really cool. So, but
you didn't have to tire them out with another movement, right? Like they could just get the swim done. Yeah.
And if they had to backstroke or they had to breaststroke for a minute, it was okay, right? Just get through it.
Yeah. I had to do that at Wadapalooza. The workout was rowing, swimming, then running. And yeah, I was pretty good at first, but I wasn't really used to ocean swimming. And then finally I had to do some breaststroke and it was fine. Like I was actually passing a few people just doing that. And then I got back into
Yeah, like the breaststroke's the perfect stroke to like look where you're at and make sure you're like in the straight line that you need to be in, right? Because you can stop, peek your head up, make sure that you're going for the buoy and not somewhere else. So I have some other videos. Do you want me to show the ice bath chat? Or
sure.
I have ice bath chat here. I think
bar muscle up, ring muscle up.
Depends on the day.
I said rapid fire.
Bar, ring, bar.
Burpee bar or burpee ring.
Burpee ring.
Okay. Bar muscle up or pull over.
Bar muscle up. Yeah, they are fun. I have them today actually.
Yeah. So I've been doing these ice bath chats because it actually helps. Like as soon as I get in there and I just start talking, it helps take away the pain. It helps take away whatever is going on, and they're kind of fun. And so our friend, so that was one of the girls that was in the retreat, and then the other girl that was in the retreat was the one that was firing off the rapid fire questions. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
You were playing Would You Rather in an ice bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Well, a couple pictures, I think. So a breakfast that you guys had? That new old?
That one's old.
Okay.
But it's a good breakfast. That's kind of
It's a
what,
good breakfast.
yeah, that's kind of what I have in the mornings here at the gym. Yeah, it's just a standard breakfast. You can kind of order your own things. So usually I just order, that's like edamame hummus, some eggs, some bacon, and some toast. Easy peasy.
Yeah, the toast looks amazing. It looks like Dave's Killer Bread, only like homemade.
Oh man, I love Dave's Killer Bread. That's, yeah, pretty much how it is. A homemade Dave's Killer Bread.
Yeah, it looks really good with all the seeds in it.
Yeah, that's my favorite, just crunching on the seeds.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. The good seed, I think is called.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
And we have another picture of it. Well, that's a video. Did I load that one? This one I may have to show. Maybe I didn't. Here. Amazing.
Yeah, so that's another cafe we went to called Crate Cafe, and they just have these huge iced coffees just overflowing. That's why they put it on the plate, because they were literally just overflowing.
That's when I saw that it had like it was in a bowl. It's the overflow. I was like, dang. And I like I'm all in on that.
When you come here, it's like you get, okay, I guess American, it's probably like $1.50 coffees, and they're bougie. You can get nice bougie coffees.
Yeah, that's so cool. And then I think the only videos I have left are like a follow-up from a previous episode where you talked about the no sidewalks. And I have the first
yeah.
and second video. You want me to show both back to back?
Sure.
Okay. So here's
So this is what I was talking about when I said that there are no sidewalks. Pretty much just walking on the side of the road, hoping that I don't get hit.
and the second one right there. The second one is scarier because trucks are coming by.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's great.
Sometimes you can kind of like squiggle in, and there's like some extra sidewalk space, but yeah, a lot of the time you're just walking right on the side of the road.
And you part of your run track is on that, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much where I was walking. So some of our run is on a road like that, maybe like 100 meters, and then you turn right, and then you go down this like really nice, quiet street. But yeah, that's like our mile run from the gym.
Overall, how was your retreat? Would you do another one?
Yes, of course. I would love to do another one. And I actually really liked the smaller retreat. So I'm thinking maybe of doing another one that's similar, maybe do like 2 to 4, 2 to 5 people. I just really liked how intimate it was. And everyone got like hands-on, especially on like the gymnastics and the weightlifting and stuff, the stuff that I was teaching. And then yeah, whenever we would go out and everything like that, it was just, I just loved how intimate it was. So, yeah, I'm going to plan for another one maybe in a year. I found out that I got to be home in October next year for a wedding. So I'm thinking maybe like December, but yeah, we'll see.
So I want to talk about another subject that's been happening here in the States, and that is that you told us, I think 2 episodes ago, that Alexis Raptis is in Bali, and then
Mm-hmm.
we get word through several podcasts that she's been on that she ended up with Bali Belly, and she had a pre-existing condition of colitis, and then that just ramped it up, and she was sick while she was in Bali. You said you talked to her. One, is Bali Belly a real thing, and how does it occur? And two, you talked to her, and you said she was, and just tell us your experience.
Yeah, it's just so sad. The first time that I came, I had it for about a week, and excuse me, I had it for about a week, and it's just very painful. Honestly, I was telling people that I would rather be on the toilet all day than some of the pains that you get in your stomach with the Bali Belly. So, but like they're all different and people kind of get them differently. I didn't actually know that she had that pre-existing condition. And someone else that I was talking to said that they know someone who also has colitis and they actually can't come to Bali. So because of that reason. So that's kind of sad that like, I mean, she probably just didn't even know that that was going to be a thing, right? Like just super excited to come to Bali, do this retreat with Warren and stuff like that. So I feel really bad for her because when I was talking to her, they were just on the end. I think they were leaving the next day and she said she was sick the whole time. And I mean, she didn't know if she should be training and whatnot, but I think it was good that she was just trying to like sweat it out. And, you know, she was doing her best by like taking in lots of fluids and stuff. And I guess her mom got it too, but her mom went and got like one of those IV drips, which they do here, and it's supposed to help a lot. I've actually never got it done, but it's supposed to help a lot. Yeah, I just wish that maybe I talked to her a little bit earlier because I like gave her all these things that like helped me, and she's like, well, I'm leaving tomorrow, so it's not really gonna do anything now, but at the same time, who knows if it would have helped anyways because she had that pre-existing condition, you know, so that's probably why it lasted so long as well.
Yeah, that has got to be awful because it's like forget the expense, just the time and energy to get there. Then you expect this really cool experience and you get sick the minute you get there and it doesn't go away before you leave.
Yeah, I felt bad for her for sure.
Yeah. But other than that, like Bali's beautiful.
Yeah, and that's another thing is just you got to be careful. I get it every time, but every time it gets a lot better. And I've also kind of realized the things that I shouldn't eat. Like I know why I got it this time, and it was just when we were out the waterfall. We were really hungry, and there was just like a random little orang, and I ate from it, and like it's probably not safe for me. Obviously, it is for locals because they're used to their own food. But for me, I probably just got some bug that my body's not used to, and I got sick right away. So, but again, it only lasted like a day, and this is a lot better than what it has before. So, yeah, and it was sad. I was like, hopefully this doesn't deter you from coming again. And she's like, actually, I don't know, like, if I would want to. But now that I know of her condition, I don't even know if I would want to either because it probably would happen again, right?
Yeah. I hear like the natural thought was just like going to like Mexico or just don't drink the water, don't eat the ice. But it's it's your food as well.
Like I think so. I think maybe it's just what they're cooking it on, or maybe like it's in the oil that they use or something. I don't know. My masseuse actually said like sometimes they like reuse the oil, but like that's like in places that they just don't really know, or maybe they're a little bit more poor, you know, so then they reuse the oil, so stuff like that might not be the best. So again, it's just not eating in places like that, just because we're not used to fast food, right? So, but obviously in this touristy area where you can go find food from anywhere and everywhere, and find super, super clean places, then it's fine. And that's just understanding where you are and like what you need to eat here and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Well, it's been another fun episode. I always love catching up with you. Gosh, I'm so jealous every time, except for that Bali Belly. But I love the pool.
Yeah.
I love like ice bath, all that stuff. And we'll continue watching your Instagram and all of that. Thank you so much for being on tonight. And click on the
Thank
comments.
you.
Next time on Fun, Fitness and Fun in Bali with Hattie Kanyo. Bye, guys.
Bye.